the core four of networking. Networking is an essential skill in both business and personal development. In the core four of networking segment, I break down the key practices for building strong, lasting relationships. Do you know about the core four of networking? Can you tell me what they are? Here's a short clip that'll get you up to speed on the core four of networking.
What's up? I'm here with Al to give you guys another networking tip. We've given you 3 so far, and today we're going to give you a 4th. But before we do, let's recap. What's the first thing they got to do, Al?
Show up.
You got to be present and accounted for. What's the second thing?
Be yourself.
You be you, your authentic self, because nobody likes fake people. Not a good look. What's number 3?
Pay attention.
You got to do some active listening. You got to know what's going on. You don't want to stare into somebody's eyes and nod your head thinking about what you got to say next. Pay attention. And now that the recap's done, I think the 4th one's the most important. What do you think, Al?
Oh yeah, there's no point in doing all 3 if you don't do the 4th.
That's right. So why is the 4th so important now?
Because the fortune's in the FU.
What do you mean?
Fortune's in the follow-up.
Ah, that's right, follow up. Don't have a conversation with somebody, take their business card, and then do nothing. Follow up. Speaking of following up, if you guys would like to hear more networking tips from Al and myself, comment more or yes please underneath this video. And Al, what are we going to do after they make that comment?
Follow up.
Haha, that's right. See you guys later.
All right, I'll be breaking down the core four 1 week at a time. Week 1, show up. Why simply being present can open doors to success. Week 2, be yourself. Authenticity is the key to forming genuine connections. Week 3, pay attention. The importance of active listening and being fully engaged with others. Week 4, follow up. How to maintain and grow relationships beyond the first meeting. What's the most significant networking hurdle that you have faced? And how'd you tackle it? Or are you still working on it? Please share your biggest networking challenges and how you've addressed them in the comments below. All right, in addition to exploring the core four of networking, this segment will also showcase local members of the networking organizations I'm affiliated with, as well as other businesses and professionals in my network. I'll also provide insights on local networking events that I attend. For today's networking success spotlight, we're rewinding to one of our most impactful segments from March 2025. We tackled the final and arguably the most important part of the core four of networking, follow up. If you've ever left an event with a stack of business cards or a phone full of LinkedIn connections, but didn't know what to do next, this one's for you. In this segment, I break down 3 simple but powerful action steps that will help you turn new contacts into long-term relationships, referrals, and opportunities. Let's jump back into it. Please stand by. You've been to the event, made some great connections, exchanged business cards, or even LinkedIn invites. But now what? Now what? If you're not following up, you're not networking. You're just collecting contacts. And that is not the name of the game, folks. Today, we're going to talk about the final but most important part of the core four of networking. Or like Al likes to say, the FU is in the follow-up, right? The fortune's in the follow-up in the FU. That's what we're talking about, follow-up. This is how you turn the first meeting into a long-term opportunity, a referral partner, or even a lifelong friend. I've got 3 tips and action steps for you today. So let's get into it. Strike while the iron's hot. The 24-hour rule. Why? First impressions fade fast. If you wait too long, that connection weakens. Let me give you an action step on that for the 24-hour rule. Within 24 hours, send a quick follow-up message, email, LinkedIn, or text, referencing something specific from your conversation. Let me give an example. Hey, Sarah, great meeting you at the chamber event last night. Loved our talk about AI in real estate. Let's grab coffee next week. How's Tuesday? See, it's just as easy as that. Drop a me in the comments if you've ever met someone great but then completely forgot to follow up and you dropped the ball? Let me know in the comments. All right. Give. Don't just take. Provide value first. Why? People remember those who help them, not just those who ask for favors. And I'm going to give the action step on how to provide value first. Send an article. Introduce them to someone valuable, or engage with their content on social media. You know, like if they have a live show, Keeping It Real, you go on and you engage because you're supporting the Oh, I'm sorry. I went on a tangent there. Anyhow, so engage with their content on social media before asking for anything. I'm going to give you an example besides me. All right. Meta financial advisor. Introduce them to a business owner looking for investment strategies. You become the bridge and people appreciate that. What's one way, just one way, someone has added value to you after a networking event? Share it in the comments. I'd love to know. Moving on. Try this. Stay on their radar. The three-touch rule. The three-touch rule. Why? A single follow-up isn't enough. Consistent, natural check-ins keep relationships alive. I'm going to say that again. Consistent, natural check-ins keep relationships alive. I'm going to give you the action step for this three-touch rule, okay? First touch, follow up within 24 hours. Remember the 24-hour rule that we just talked about? Yeah, do that. Follow up within 24 hours. Second touch, 2 weeks later, second touch, 2 weeks. You'll commit that to memory. 2 weeks later, check in with something useful or invite them to another event. Provide value or invite them. All right, that's the second touch. Third touch, a month later. So 24 hours, 2 weeks, 1 month. All right, a month later, send a casual message or comment on their post to keep the connection alive. That's all. Simple. Let me give you an example. Hey, Mike, I saw your LinkedIn post about expanding to Boston. Huge move. Let me know if you need any connections in that area. There's an example right there. So how many times do you follow up before someone officially is a ghost? Tell me in the chat. Networking isn't just about meeting people. It's about staying connected. If you're not following up, you're missing out. So here's your challenge. Think of three people you've met recently but haven't followed up with. Reach out today or tomorrow, kind of late, right? Drop a quick message, offer value, and start strengthening those connections. That's all. Quick challenge. And if you want to take your networking game even further, stay tuned for the next episode of The Core 4 of Networking. That was the March 2025 replay of the Core 4 of Networking Spotlight, where we drilled down on the art of the follow-up. Remember, networking isn't about how many people you meet. It's about how many meaningful connections you keep alive. Strike while the iron's hot. Give before you ask. And stay consistent with the three-touch rule. Now here's your challenge. Pick 3 people you've met recently and send them a message today. Don't just collect contacts, create connections that last. And if you found value in this replay, make sure you stick with us for future episodes of Keeping It Real. Next Monday is Labor Day, so there won't be a show. The show will commence on Monday, September 8th at its new time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At that time, we'll reset with week 1, so the topic will be Show Up, Why Simply Being Present Can Open Doors to Success. Until then, show up, be yourself, pay attention, and most of all, follow up. And keep building the relationships that move your business forward. If you've got a story to share and want to be a guest on the show, reach out. I'd love to have you on. Seriously, let's do this. And if you catch me at a networking event, don't hesitate to pull me aside and let's make some on-camera magic.